Good morning, everybody. This is Randy from Randy's Crafty Creations, and I posted this card the other day on my site. I had seen one similar at on stage in Atlanta when I was just there at the beginning of the month, and I posted the card, and I had lots of questions on how I made the gnome. So I'm going to show you how to make the gnome today, but let me give you the details on the card. I used our cherry cobbler stripe ribbon. I used the Snowman season stamp set for the snowflakes. I did these in balmy blue. And then the Merry Christmas I did in cherry cobbler, and it's on a cherry cobbler card base. So I'll have all the supplies listed below, but I'm only going to show you how I made the gnome today. And he's really cute, and he's made out of punches. So let me go ahead and put him over here. All right, so the punches that I used are my 1.5 inch. Oh, you really can't see that on camera. Okay, sorry. It's my 1.5 inch circle punch. My dog punch. My perennial essence punch, and my pine tree punch. If you're interested in the pine tree punch, I would go order quickly. It is on low inventory. I'm not sure if it will come back or not once it goes on back order, because we don't have the carryover list yet, but I can't tell you how many things I have made with this punch. So anyhow, let's go ahead and get started. I'm just going to move these. I already punched out my tree, so I'm just going to move that over. All right, so I had punched out a whole bunch of trees for a class out of our perfectly plaid paper. So I'm just going to go ahead and use one of those. And as you can see, we're just going to use scraps for the whole thing. So I'm going to grab my paper snips, and I'm going to cut the stem off my tree, or I'm sorry, the trunk off my tree, and I'm going to cut it in a little bit of a curve. Okay, just like that. And that's going to make his hat. All right, so there's that. So let me put this over here. I need these, so I'm just going to keep these out. All right, I'm going to take my 1.5 inch circle punch, and I'm going to punch out a white circle. Let me go ahead and get rid of these things as I use them. I'm going to take my dog punch, and I know you're wondering what that's for, but if you punch the little heart out of a piece of Blushing Bride, that's going to give us his nose. All right, and then out of the black cardstock, we're going to punch a perennial essence flower. Okay, and I'll show you why we're going to use that in a second. That's going to be for the feet. All right, so let me go ahead and move that stuff out of the way. Let me go ahead and put my card up here. I want you to still see them, but okay, there we go. All right, so pretty much that's it. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is this is going to be for his feet. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lay my pine tree. Oh, maybe I should use that side. I might use that side instead. I don't know. I'll decide after I cut it. All right, so I'm just going to lay it on top so I have a guide. And then I'm just going to take my scissors, and I'm going to freehand him a beard. Just like that. It's not even. Not supposed to be even. But I'm just going to freehand him a beard. Okay, so there's his beard. Now, what I did with my Stampin' blends is I used my light smoky slate down at the bottom of the cut line. And I was just very, very messy about it. And I'll show you why. Okay, and then I kind of flicked just a little bit, some color at each of the points that I had cut from. All right, I just want to give it some depth. So now you're saying, wow, that's too dark. I can see the lines. Yes, you're right. So what I did with my blender pen, so I used my light smoky slate blender and then my blender pen. And all I'm going to do is blend it all together. So what this does is this is our color lifter. And what it does is it moves the color around our paper and lifts the color up. So I am just going over it because I want it to move the color. I want it to lighten it. I just want it to look like it's that little shadowy beard. So I'm not going to have these dark spots because I just went over it. And it's going to give us our little shadowy beard. Okay, so then the next thing I'm going to do is decide. Now I have to decide. Do I want that side? Or do I want that? You know, I just made one with the plaid, so I'm going to use that side. All right, I'm going to use a little adhesive. Let me get my glue dots here. Put a glue dot under there. Sorry, glue dot under here. And a glue dot under the middle. Why am I putting a glue dot under the middle? Well, because I have to attach his nose. Alright, so I'm going to turn my little heart around. And I am going to put my hat on top of it. Whoops. Not good enough. Hold on. There we go. And then I'm going to put it on top of his beard. There. And that's our Gnome head. Okay. So then we're going to go ahead and put our Gnome head on top of our... Seriously? On top of our feet. Let me add more glue dots to this. Sorry. It is early. It is Black Friday morning. We have our big Cardapalooza event tonight. Very excited. Very excited to get together with my local friends. Get our Christmas card making on. But I wanted to get this out to you this morning. All right. So see, there you go. All right. So then we're going to go ahead and put some adhesive on this. I'm going to use glue dots again. And honestly, I'm using the glue dots because my snail adhesive is not here at my table. That's all. And my glue dots are. All right. Put one there. And one there. All right. I'm going to go ahead and lay that down. I'm going to put my gnome body on top. And there you go. There's another cute little guy to make another card out of. So I hope you like that. He's really cute and really fun. And I definitely enjoyed sharing him with you guys. So again, thanks for watching.